Hello, my friends. Today I'm exposing my weight. Hello, my friend. In this video, I'm going to be exposing my weight loss secrets. So I'm going to be giving you 5 tips that you can start implementing today that are going to make a massive difference when it comes to getting in the shape that you want finally and staying that way for good. If you implement what I'm going to tell you, you're going to be amazed at the kind of results you're going to have. Number 1, cutting sugar out of your diet most of the time. I'm not saying you can never eat the sugary foods that you love again, but you want to keep it to every once in a while. And if you're really serious about transforming your body, you want to go for 3 months with no sugar. Once you get to the leanness that you want, then you can start introducing those foods maybe once a week or like a little bit. You have more flexibility once you've reached your goal. But for now, you want to eliminate sugar from your diet. Now, sugar is hiding in a lot of different places, so you want to start reading ingredient labels. This is another important tip. It's hiding in all kinds of packaged foods and sauces. It's in ketchup and salad dressings, and it's just everywhere. So you want to just eliminate the sugar. Some great sugar alternatives is a liquid stevia. The best tasting liquid stevia is #1 of all time, Amica stevia. Another good one is sweet leaf. So I find that those are the best tasting stevias. So those are better for cold recipes or like warm recipes. Whereas something like Lakanto, which is going to be an alcohol sugar, erythritol, and monk fruit. This is better for using in hot recipes. So if you want to use it in baking or hot drinks, Lakanto is going to be a great sugar alternative. I don't recommend you use it every day, okay? But it's a great alternative as you go through this transition of weaning yourself off sugar. And it does take a little bit of time. You are going to experience some sugar cravings as you wean off of it. What you need to realize is that's just the bugs, the bad gut microbes in your gut wanting to eat. So just remember that anytime you crave sugar. So just get it out of your diet. You will get over it, I promise. It can take a month though of having a bit of sugar cravings. So you just need to be strong and focus on your goals, what you really want to achieve. Don't let yourself get too comfortable, and be strong and disciplined, and you're going to be so proud of yourself because you are going to get over it. And once you are over it, it's a really nice place to be. Another thing you want to do, well, as you eliminate sugar cravings, is take a high quality probiotic, because this is going to be re-inoculating the gut with healthy bacteria. It's going to help to kill off any bad bacteria, or keep the opportunistic and bad bacteria at bay. So that's really gonna help with sugar cravings. My favorite probiotic ever is P3OM by Bioptimizers. It's the strongest one that I know of. It doesn't need to be kept in the fridge. It's shelf stable. It's really strong. So that's the one I recommend. Tip number 2, you want to be eating 100 grams of protein a day. Just aim for that. You don't need more than that, okay? Traditional bodybuilding philosophy states that you need way more than that. And it isn't true as long as you are digesting your protein properly. It's often good for many people to be taking a proteolytic enzyme, digestive enzyme, and even boosting stomach acid, betaine HCl. There's a large percentage of the population that's actually low in stomach acid. It's a very inexpensive supplement to supplement with, and also proteolytic enzymes. It's going to just really do a better job of breaking down protein and ensuring that you are utilizing all of that protein so that you don't need to overdo it on the protein consumption. If you're eating too much protein, that's just creating a lot of uric acid and unnecessary ammonia. It puts a lot of stress on your kidneys. But if you are aiming for 100 grams a day, protein is a high satiety food, and it's really gonna help keep you full and make you stronger when it comes to sugar cravings. If you are not eating enough protein, you're gonna be craving sugar, okay? That's another cause of sugar cravings. So make sure you're getting 100 grams of protein a day in the form of, if you eat animal products, wild fish, pastured, antibiotic and hormone-free animal products, and you find these foods at Whole Foods or specialty butchers. You just want to ask of the butcher, is this grass-fed? Is it antibiotic and hormone-free? Is it pastured, right? And then wild fish, salmon, cod, sole, oysters are amazing, shellfish, lamb, turkey, chicken, lean beef, bison, those are probably the best quality. And then vegetarian options are gonna be pea, pumpkin, and hemp protein. Those are the best vegetarian protein powders that you can get. If you're a vegetarian, you need some concentrated sources of protein, so protein shakes are gonna be your go-to. I also love bone broth protein. This is kind of a new product. Ancient Nutrition bone broth protein in caramel flavor is really good. I actually like to drink that as like a warm drink with coconut oil and almond butter, and I blend it with almond milk or hot water. Delicious. Yeah, 100 grams of protein a day. Next, more healthy fats, less carbs, okay? I'm not saying no carb, but I find that, you know, when you're at 100 grams of protein a day, you're having lots of fats and a little bit of carbs. This is a great macronutrient proportions to support fat loss. So what are healthy fats? Avocado, coconut oil, olive oil, soaked nuts and seeds like almonds and walnuts, pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds. What else? Almond butter, seed butters like tahini, coconut cream like coconut milk, but there's also coconut cream, which has less water in it. Yeah, so getting lots of healthy fats. And then good carbs are brown rice, sweet potatoes, squash. Those are my favorites. Berries, whatever fruit is local to where you're living. I prefer to keep the diet low glycemic, so with fruits, staying away from tropical fruits and focusing more on berries and apples or plums, peaches, if they're in season. If they're not in season, then, you know, I tend to avoid them. Love berries. More healthy fats, less carbs. Doesn't have to be no carb. I think a little bit of carbs is good. It's nourishing for our adrenals, relaxes our nervous system. That's the next tip. Next, cut out inflammatory foods. This one is so powerful. So what are inflammatory foods? Hydrogenated vegetable oils. So things like canola oil, cottonseed oil, soybean oil, soy. I'm not a big fan of soy, except for like miso. You know, fermented soy, a little bit of miso, I think is healthy. Other inflammatory foods, grains, most grains. I find that it is so much easier to stay leaner if you're not eating grains. It doesn't have to be never eat grains again, but just don't make it a daily thing. So much easier to stay lean. Other inflammatory foods, high lectin foods. So, you know, eating beans every single day. I just find that foods that are high in lectin, like soy, beans, grains, keep those things to a minimum and focus more on lots of green veggies, you know, sweet potatoes, squash, healthy fats like avocado, coconut cream, soaked nuts and seeds, healthy proteins. I find that this works much better for sustainable weight loss. I found that when I was eating lots of glycemic fruits and grains, it was very difficult for me to stay lean, because I think that when you have a healthy GI tract, it reduces inflammation throughout the entire body. It makes it much easier for us to manage our weight, and foods that are high in lectins like grains and beans, soy, can irritate the GI tract, okay? So keeping those things to a minimum, I've found works really well for me and many of my clients. Okay, so cutting out the inflammatory foods, focusing on anti-inflammatory foods. So what are anti-inflammatory foods? Wild fish has lots of beautiful fats and lots of green veggies. We want to load up our nutrients from lots of green veggies and vegetables in general. Sweet potato squash, there's really nourishing, you know, soaked nuts and seeds, as I said. Now I'm repeating myself. Next, walk more. Walking is an amazing weight loss tool, I'm telling you. I noticed when I was doing a little cut, I was trying to lose a little bit of weight. I did it one time, and that one period, I was doing interval training 3 times a week, okay? So that means running for 40 seconds really, really fast as I could, and then taking a 1-minute break and doing that over and over again, okay? It's intense. And then another period, I didn't do that, but I just did more walking. So on Saturdays, I was doing like a 3-hour walk, and then also walking at night a few times a week. I lost weight faster and easier when I was doing the walking compared to when I was doing the high intensity training. So walking is an amazing weight loss tool. You want to just find a way to walk more. Whatever you can do, you know, even if it's going to take you an hour and you have time for it, do that walk. Put on some comfy running shoes. Just get walking. It's amazing. If you are able to walk every day, that is such a powerful health practice and just a powerful tool for managing your weight. Also, if you can do it at the end of the day, it relaxes the nervous system, gets you ready for sleep. So it's an amazing tool. Next, You want to get some exercise in 5 to 6 days a week. This doesn't have to be high intensity, right? Although, you know, a few days of high intensity can be awesome. Yeah, you just want to try and exercise a bit every day, okay? For example, I go to the gym for an hour every day. And then on Saturdays, I usually do a 3-hour walk. Sometimes at night, you know, after 8 p.m., I will do a half an hour walk. You want to get in some kind of exercise every day, preferably some resistance training, because building muscle, when you put more muscle on your body, muscles require more calories to maintain than fat does. So it's just going to keep you leaner if you have more muscle mass. So some resistance training, walking, you could do intervals a few days a week, running fast and then walking. You can just look up online, interval training. I like jogging after my workouts. Jogging is great as well. So just getting exercise in every day. You just have to make it a habit. If you need to entertain yourself while you do it, listen to an audiobook, listen to a podcast, listen to music. Make it enjoyable, make it relaxing, make it a part of your routine. It's amazing for your health and it's amazing for managing your weight. Also, hot yoga. Hot yoga is an amazing weight loss tool. Sometimes we'll do Bikram's yoga once a week. If you're trying to lose some body fat, throw that into your routine a couple of times a week. I do not recommend doing it every day. You lose a lot of minerals going in the sauna for an hour every single day. But you know, a few times a week can be an amazing addition to your weight loss or weight management program. Next, cook at home. Guys, there's no way out of this one. You cannot be eating out all the time and expect to get and stay super lean. What you want to do is do batch cooking. You want to maybe cook a bunch of stuff on Sunday. Maybe you're going to make a big pot of stew and freeze half of it in, you know, a few serving containers, and then you can eat it throughout the week. Or maybe you're going to cook a big piece of fish and a couple of sweet potatoes that you can now eat for a few dinners in a row. Do you know what I mean? So you need to batch cook. I'm going to make a video on batch cooking to help you with that. You need to be prepared. It is the only way. If you're eating out all the time, you don't know what's in the food that you're eating. If they're using weird oils or just the calories and energy in those foods add up, it's not going to be as healthy. If you're cooking fresh food on your own, you have to meal prep. You have to get resourceful. If you don't have a lot of time, then you just need to be more organized and make it a priority. Another option is you could get like a meal prep service, find like a really good quality meal prep service that's using organic. That's another option. So you need to get prepared with your food. This is the last tip, and that is measure your food for a period of time. And I don't recommend you do this forever, okay? If you can spend a period of time tracking what you're eating on MyFitnessPal, creating a target of how much you need to eat, and then following that and tracking everything you eat for even just for a few weeks, maybe you do it for a month. This is an incredible educational tool because it's going to teach you what proper portion sizes look like for you. It's not something I recommend you do forever. It's a hassle, it takes a lot of time, and I don't want you to be obsessing over food. But many of us are unnecessarily overeating. So this practice is going to show you what proper portion sizes look like, and it's a really great tool. It's also a great way just to guarantee weight loss. Those are my 8 tips for you today. Thank you so much for watching. I just want to let you know that I appreciate you for watching this video. I love you guys, and in this video, I'm exposing my weight loss secrets. Have an amazing day, and I will see you on the next video. Bye. Hello, my friend. Be sure to check out the videos that I've hand-selected for you here and here, and also subscribe to my channel here. And if there's any video topics in regards to natural health and fitness that you would like me to speak about, then please let me know in the comments below. And also just say hi. I would love to meet you. Have an amazing day, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.